Hi everyone, welcome to Graphing Quadratics. Today we're going to talk about graphing and using at least 5 points in order to graph. Includes vertex, x and y intercepts, axis of symmetry, and additional points if necessary. So, graphing in vertex form, probably the easiest way, just because you know what the vertex is. So if you look at this vertex form that you have, and you remember from previous lessons that HK is our vertex. That's the first thing that we want to pinpoint throughout. So in this case, we're going to have a vertex of -3, -5. Then from there, we want to find our axis of symmetry. I know x and y intercepts, we'll get to those in a minute. For right now, axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry is always x is equal to the h value. So in this case, x is equal to -3. What that does is if I'm graphing, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That axis of symmetry is just an imaginary line, but it's symmetric in that it takes and it basically splits our graph into 2 equal sides. So think of it as like whatever you see on one side, distance-wise from that line, is going to be the same distance on the other side away. So now kind of going back into x-intercepts. I'm just going to set this equal to 0. And I'm going to use the root property to solve. So I'm going to add 5 over, divide by 2. Square root. I'll end up with plus or minus. And then from there, I'm going to subtract 3. So plus or minus square root of 5 over 2. So using my scientific calculator, -3 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. So the plus 1 is going to be approximately -1.4, comma 0. -3 minus the square root of 5 divided by 2. We get approximately -4.6, comma 0. Which, if you look at things with this axis of symmetry, those are going to be about equidistant from it. It should be. Granted, there's a decimal and everything, but -1.4, and then we're going to have, so 4, 6. And then last but not least, so right there's at least 3 points that we have. And then last but not least is our y-intercept. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to put 0 in my equation. So y is equal to 2 times 0 plus 3 squared minus 5. So y is equal to 2 times 3 squared, which is 9, minus 5. So 18 minus 5, and I get 0, comma 13. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to graph that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So notice how this point is 1, 2, 3 away. So you'll also have another point 1, 2, 3 away at 6, comma 13. That's what that axis of symmetry does, is it allows you to see that there are 2 sides of it, essentially, that it's going to be equidistant from all that. So now I have my 5 points, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to connect my dots to make my parabola, my U shape. My hand's a little bit shaky here, so it's not going to be completely perfect, but it won't be too bad. Right, and then, so that is graphing using vertex form. Next up is graphing using standard form, and we'll do that in a different video.